Hi wine friends, and happy Wine Wednesday. If you are new, I'm Allie from A Glass After Work. Thanks for joining. So as you can hear and see, I am back in my backyard. We are in, I believe it's week 8 of stay-at-home orders here in DC. Supposedly we're getting ready to come out. Those orders expire on Friday, but we haven't heard about them being extended, although I'd be really surprised if they aren't. So we'll see how that goes. Those stay-at-home orders definitely mean that we're not really planning vacation at the moment, since we really don't know what's going to happen later this year. However, we are finding ourselves doing lots of walks around the neighborhood and all. And while you normally might think of wine in a can being kind of for pools and for beaches, we're thinking about them more for the roadie type activities lately when we're walking around. And so since I'm always looking for good wines in a can, I wanted to share this 4-pack with you. So these wines are from King Family Estate, which is in Virginia. It's called Crosé, named after Crozet, Virginia, which is where the winery is located. King Family Estate is still a family-run winery, and they make this rosé both in cans and in bottle. So we were there tasting back in January when we did our trip to Virginia for our anniversary. And we ended up doing the library tasting at King Family Estate, which was just absolutely so much fun. It was absolutely worth it. I believe the cost was $100 minimum. $100 could get you 4 people. Obviously, there were only the 2 of us, so it ended up being $100 for the 2 of us, but we got to taste all of the wines in their regular kind of classic tasting, as well as their library meritage. And we were in the library room, and it was the 2 of us, and the man who walked us through the tasting knew the wines in and out. He was retired and spends a lot of time in the tasting room, and he just knew so much about the family and about the wines. It was exactly what you want in a tasting room experience. And so he was explaining how the family had come from Houston, and they purchased the farmland, and that father, David, who has since passed away, he was really into polo. And so there's actually a big polo field in between the tasting room and this other kind of cottage area that you can go and sit and taste wines. And they do polo matches on Sundays at 1 o'clock. I think they start usually after Memorial Day and go through mid-October. Who knows what's going to happen now? My guess is that those will start much later in the year, if they start at all. But he was explaining how they have little golf carts that go around and sell the Crozé in a can. So definitely perfect for outdoor polo match too. But it just seems to me like this is perfect roadie size, like walking around in our neighborhood. Are you guys doing roadies? Are you going for walks in your neighborhood? And are you guys going for walks in your neighborhood and taking a can of something with you? I'd love to know in the comment below. And if you are, what is your roadie? Anyway, so let's take a look at this. You can see the can is a good healthy sized glass. 4 cans equal a bottle, so it's a little bit of a heavy pour, but that's all right. You can see it's got a beautiful, beautiful salmon color, and I'm using my outdoor Govino glass because definitely don't want to break my good glasses out here. All right. Ooh, lots of grapefruit and Bing cherries, and I would say some rose petals in there. Probably shouldn't have poured such a full glass. I'm having a little trouble swirling. Maybe a little bit of like cut grass too, actually. Really pretty nose, some watermelon. That's actually for a rosé. There's a lot going on here. All right, why don't we give it a taste? Cheers. So refreshing, so wonderful. So there's a teeny bit of spritz, just because, from being in the can, has a nice light flavor. I will say this has got to be one of the best can wines that I have had. We didn't have it in a can while we were there, but we bought it while we were at the winery. I don't know if I mentioned, but they're $22 for a 4-pack or $22 for the 750 milliliter bottle, which they are shipping that. So if you want to grab this wine from them and have it shipped to you, you can. So super bright acidity, lots of lime and grapefruit in the mouth. Also definitely getting some more of those Bing cherries. Also getting some nectarines, some kind of juicy, like white nectarines, white peaches. Oh, it's beautiful. This would be perfect with like some goat cheese or like a spinach salad with goat cheese. Nice, good summer kind of light meal. When we were at the winery, we ended up grabbing this and drinking a bottle of this along with some cheese and crackers while we were there, a little bit of prosciutto, sitting by a fire since it was January and it was freezing cold. But even then, even though it's a rosé, it was perfect for that. I can't say enough good things about it, and the fact that it's in a can and it makes it easily portable and easily enjoyable on outdoor activities. I definitely recommend it. So in addition to your roadie choices these days, I'd love to know, have you experimented any more with canned wines? Are there any new ones you think I should be checking out? I'm still on the quest to keep finding those good canned wines. And I think that is everything I have for today. And so if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate those. If you aren't already a subscriber, you can do that by clicking on the icon right here or on the subscribe button down below. But don't forget, also click on that bell because it will notify you when I upload a new video, which is going to be every Wine Wednesday. And if you're looking for a recommendation, you can find one right there. Thanks for joining, and I hope you're staying safe and healthy. Happy Wine Wednesday. Cheers.